Welcome back, everybody. Rogue Trader, Dren608 here, playing Rogue Trader by Owlcat Games. We have taken care of Jay's thing. I got to talk to her back on the ship. We need to go talk to Vlad. I did find some barrels up here. I found goods back here. I need to look in these corners real quick. Make sure I'm not missing anything. So I'm going to go start back here. Make sure I'm not missing anything, because there was some barrels I was supposed to set up. I think they're explosive barrels. So I can blow them up on bad guys. Anything here? Nothing here. This is where I found goods. I don't... What's that? Oh, there's something over here. Over here. Something flashed over here. Order for barricades to be built out of the rubbish. Athletics 95. Alright, quick save. In case I roll that ridiculously high number.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Okay. So now there's barricades set up somewhere. I don't know where those barrels went. I didn't see them anywhere. Maybe they're out here? I don't know. Let's go run around, make sure.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Citizen worker. I already did that.
Is there money to be made?
There's some dreadful Xenos.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Not seeing anything else to make stuff out of. Can't do anything with that, can I? No. Maybe that's one of those barrels they placed. Combat servitor. I'm not seeing anything else. Right, because this was those rooms. And I got the barrels over there and I got barricades. I don't know what else I could find. I just don't see anything else. I wandered all around. So let's go over here by Vladaym.
I always have a backup plan.
What's this? Awareness.
As it should be.
Oh, okay. So not the greatest cover in the world. Okay. Gunner. Gunner. Mercenary. Mercenary. And he's here. Alright. Should we save here? Save before Chorda, I guess. Alright, let's go talk to Vladaym and get this show on the road. Your Lordship, I see no issue in letting... I know you're here. Get ready. Your enemies will be here soon. I will send my least important associates to the entrance to take the brunt of the initial assault. That should thin our gas numbers. Without thinking, Vladaym reaches for his pistol to check how easy it slides out of his holster. Then he smiles. It's an easygoing, young, and bloodthirsty smile. I'd almost forgotten how much I love all this. Stay where you are. Lay down your weapons. We are here for the criminal Vladaym Tokara and his accomplices. Members of the heretic Vladaym Tokara's gang, lay down your arms and face righteous justice. That must be Chorda. Now hang us all. Don't trust them, lads. Let's make the holy soldiers bleed. I hope you respond like that. Enforcers attack. For the justice of Chorda and the Emperor. Okay, well, my guys didn't get a shot off at all. That's rude. Okay, this has got to be Chorda here. What's she got here? Looks like she's got some guys that are really good armored and helmets. Alright, here we go. Incendia Chorda. Flame rages in Chorda's furious gaze as she surveys the bar. Her figure just seems to exude a ruthless radiance, cruel like the scorching sun of a desert world. Rebels and heretics, I, rogue trader Incendia Chorda, master of footfall and defender of justice, am ordering you to lay down your arms. Harsh justice awaits those who surrender, and ignoble death awaits the rest. So you're going to die either way. Vladaym Tokara the Liege. Vladaym takes out his pistol slowly and says in a lazy drawl, Incendia Chorda, I, Vladaym Devakimo, am ordering you to get off my turf before I blow your brains out and throw your corpse for a loop. Okay, I can do this. Look. Hieronymus, you need to talk her down? Now is the time to lay down your arms and come to the negotiating table? You probably won't believe it, Incendia, but none of this is what you think it is. We get in a fight. Fight. This is probably going to fail. He's never talked anybody out of anything. Now is the time to lay down your arms and come to the negotiating table. That's not going to happen. Oh, Iconoclastic gives me points. Repent, Incendia. You have strayed from the path of righteousness and turned into a monster. Incendia raises an eyebrow and asks in a concerned voice, has horror driven you out of your mind, Dren608? I got 20 points for it. Didn't ride me out of my mind. I got 20 points for it. Okay, what have we got here? Lore Imperium. 79% chance. Difficulty monitor is 55. Wow. 75% chance to persuade. No relation to the codified justice of Missouri. Your justice is arbitrary and you are creating your own law. In essence, your own Imperium. That is heresy. Let's try that. Succeeded. For a rogue trader, the ultimate crime is to reject the Emperor's protection and make their reign absolute. Become a brazen rival of God and a blasphemous, tyrannical Heresarch. Oh. Okay, well, let's see if I can do this one. 75. Oh. Persuasion test succeeded. Just barely. You are... Did I have to roll twice? I don't know if I had to roll twice. You are not lying. I do enjoy it. Gain 12 experience. I got a little experience out of it. And Iconoclast points. Incendia lowers her head, and the shadows in the room seem to darken. The radiance fades from her eyes. Enough. I repent. I yearned to serve the Emperor, but exacting vengeance upon his foes was so delicious that I abandoned my duty for the sake of my own gratification. Hang on a second, guys. I don't think I can do that. Options. Why does the sound keep getting so much louder? I turned the music down, but it just keeps getting louder. Okay. Save that. Okay. Alright, back to this. I repent, I yearned to serve the Emperor, but exacting vengeance upon his foes was so delicious that I abandoned my duty for the sake of my own gratification. I made footfall my house of pleasures. I was a harsh judge, not because it was what he wanted, but because it was what I wanted. I executed those his law forbade to execute. Putting oneself above the Emperor is the most terrible act a rogue trader can commit. I have lapsed into heresy, and I must be condemned. Hieronymus, can you take charge of her and do your thing? Oh, I don't get to let Harmonius take this. That was the whole point of having him here. Talk her into this and hand her over to the priest and say, he'll tell you what to do. Okay, what do I want to do? State your crimes. What do you have to say in your defense? I'm going to say, think this is how you get to go through it. State your crimes. Arrogance was born in my heart, and it trampled over my sense of duty. I forgot the Emperor's commandments, which are as strict as they are merciful, and became a bringer of death and death only. I was not serving the Imperium of humanity. I was building a pitiful parody of his creation. What do you have to say in your defense? I only dreamt of being a worthy servant of the Emperor, of doing his will, of punishing his enemies, of turning this corrupt and decrepit system into a place that is worthy of his high light and does not diminish his greatness. Okay. Having waged your crimes, I, Dren608 Plays, hereby sentence you to death. I'd like to kill her, but that'll probably make the Inquisition mad. Be your own judge. The verdict will be lenient, Cindy. I banish you from the Hortfall. Should I let her be her own judge? If I banish her from Footfall, she could still fall back into this in her own realm. If I kill her, I'll be the only... Well, there's a rogue trader going to be crowned in the other one. There'll be a rogue trader crowned here. I'm worried about if I kill her that the... what are they called? The Idiots of the Dawn. I can't remember what they're... they were trying to get their hands on a rogue trader document, the thing, our charter thing that lets us warrant. They were trying to get their hands on a warrant, and I'm worried that we've already got one out there that could possibly fall into their hands. Do I really want to have two out there? So I don't think I'm going to execute her. It's either I will be lenient, which is kind of the thing I've been with everybody, banish you from Footfall to Penart, or I can say be your own judge and let her decide what she's going to do to herself. Okay, I'm going to be lenient because that's the way I've been role-playing this all along. I'm trying to give people second chances. I did that with Yurlet. I couldn't do it with the Dukari because he's just... The only way he's kept around is he would have to be murdering my people, and that, to me, is not an iconoclastic thing that I would do. So, I'll have to play a heretical run just so that I can keep him around and see what he's like. But, verdict will be lenient, Incendia Chorda. I banish you from Footfall. Depart. Let's try it. I deserve no quarter, but I expect my punishment, and I shall go into exile to serve my penance. Farewell, Dren608 Trader. Okay. Now what? So she walks away, so I don't have to fight her. Why didn't her people go with her? Why are your guards not going with you? Hieronymus Doloroso. Emperor, have mercy on me. I had doubts before, but now I see they were unwarranted. Of all the defenders of the Expanse, only she was worthy of being his shield. Oh god, this guy's gone off the edge. Her repentance is but further proof of it. I was a fool not to believe in her. Is this how the cleansing of Footfall ends? No, I was going to put you in charge. No, Hieronymus cries out in woe and looks around the room with ferocious eyes. Incendia may not have been the holiest and purest of the Emperor's tools, but who will be left when she is gone? Him? Her? He points his finger at Vladaym and then Ryza, and finally you. You? Are you going to protect the law and the faith? Well, more or less. Yeah, that was the idea. Oh, God. Emperor's faithful, our protector, has caught in a web of conspiracy. She was lied to. She wasn't lied to. She's an idiot. Let us avenge her and carry on her cause. When thou hast stepped into the nest of corruption, destroy those that dwell within. Smite and torment them like his wrathful instrument that knoweth no fear. Avenge his sorrow and shun pity in the name of the Lord of Lament. We're in city according to the Emperor. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, man. Owlcat, you kind of messed this up. I let her go. She repented. She's going to go fix herself. That's what he's all about. Repent, fix yourself for the Emperor. But now he's saying that she was like, it's like if I had executed her. Wow, that's kind of screwed up. That's very screwed up. But I guess we gotta go into a fight.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Alright, we gotta fight. Yeah. You're all gonna do terrible, horrible things to me. Alright, what's the order of operations here? First I'm gonna go, then Cassia's gonna go. Right? Then the Cordia Skarker, the Cordia Enforcer. Pascal and Argenta. Enforcer, Vladim's guys, Enforcer, and then all these guys back here, then Abelard, and then her. Fellowship of the Void Fighter, guard. Hieronymus goes way down there, Vladaym goes after him. Bodyguard, Fellowship of the Void, Chorda Enforcer, Vladim's Gunner. Okay, so first it's going to be me, and then it's going to be her. So I could have... Alright. Think I know how I'm going to do this. He's out here. It's just a schmuck. 3 bad guys over here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bad guys over here. Is that all there is? 6 bad guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 bad guys. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Argenta, my dear. You are going to stand right here. Oh no, she's not going to go for a while. She can just kind of stick herself back here. Get out of the way. I have to stick me like up here someplace because I'm not sure where I'm going to put down all my things. Cassia, you're going to be able to move and do something. So I'm thinking of putting you into a situation where you can just go hit these guys. I think that gets a large chunk of them. Alright, we're going to put her there. Oh yeah, that's why I was going to put Argenta up here. Okay, that's right. I'm going to do something crazy here. Where can I put you, Argenta? Can I put you on this? She's going to go off in this direction. So I can put Argenta like up here. Jay-Hun, you go way late in the round, right? You and Abelard go late, but Abelard's going to do something crazy. So Jay, you're going to hide out. Keep my girlfriend safe. Are these guys... I don't know if they're good guys or bad guys at this point. I'm going to stick her in that corner. Alright, now the last 2. Pascal, you're going to go after Argenta in the real turn order. So I'm going to stick you in this corner. And then Abelard, you're going to be like right here. Okay. Now we're going to do shenanigans. Time to start. Here's the shenanigans. Okay, first things first. Front line is going to go on these guys.
I'll see to it personally.
3 out of 6. And before I forget, let's just kill
It's
zone it.
as good as done.
Backline is dodging. Okay. Shooting line. It's going to go right on her.
On it.
And then the dodging line is going to go right here on Argenta.
Who, if not me?
Okay. Now I've done my lines. Okay. Now I can do this and this. And then I have why can't I do my iconoclast thing? Oh, here it is. No? Let's move. There it is. Transcend the portal. That's what I'm going to do on Abelard after I get done doing the basics. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to let Argenta... We're going to see how good her... We're going to give her a voice of command. And then we're going to give her a bring it down. And then she's going to do a wildfire.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And then she's going to shoot 7 times at this dude. Oh, nope. She's going to do this first. Cautious approach, or confident approach. And then she's going to shoot at this dude.
This is why I was eradicated.
And so much for him. He is down. And now she can do a high momentum. So she's going to go ahead and do Firearm Mastery.
I am his will made manifest.
And she gets 9 shots. So 1 shot here.
Doubt is
Get
for the
started
weak.
on him. 1 shot on this guy.
I'll do it.
She's going to basically 1 shot each one of these guys.
Faith without my Emperor.
Oh, I did some damage there because I blew up the barrel. I don't see any other barrels out here. Alright, she can't shoot him. She can shoot him. Let's go ahead and get him.
The Emperor, this is why I was chosen.
Shoot this guy.
I will not.
Oh, you can't shoot this way, huh? Well, then shoot this one.
I'll do it.
She's got to try and get some hits on some of these guys. And then she's going to go back to hitting the guys in the back door.
For the weak. For you, my Emperor.
Let's just pick on one of them. Okay. I can shoot him again. And I can shoot him again.
As the Emperor commands, this is why I was chosen.
And that's all I can do there. And then I can do this, Furious Recital, to get my points up.
I'll do it.
High momentum.
And now we've got high momentum for the next person, but she's not going to do that. She is going to go into the dodgy zone. Because I've got other shenanigans to do.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Okay. That's her. That was Argenta doing her thing. Now, I am going to do this thing here. And I'm going to tell Abelard to go ahead and do his daring breach.
Personally.
He's going to do his daring breach.
We'll rule the stars themselves.
Okay. I don't know if he only gets 5 attacks or if he has more. Just going to move in front of this guy.
Follow my lead.
And then he's going to just whack him.
Reduced to dust.
And then he's going to move over by this guy.
My place is at the fore.
Going to take a lot of attacks to take him out, I think.
At your back and grey hair, sure hand. Target well struck.
I got to use another attack. I was hoping not to have to use another attack.
Indeed.
Okay, now, if I get my butt to here... Oh, I don't want to be on that side of her. Do I? Well, if I take some hits from her, I take some hits from her. I don't care at this point. Because I want to get to taking out one of these guys. He didn't take any damage. He didn't take any damage. Okay. So we're going to go to here.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
And then we are going to... Charge would be 2. If I just move up, I get to attack once this way and once this way, or 3 times with this. If I switch weapons... it's not going to matter whether I charge or not. I can do a sworn enemy on him for 1.
A tactically sound approach.
Then I can just hit him,
Victory is imminent.
and I can. I'm hoping to get a critical, and then I get to shoot my pistol. But I didn't get any criticals. But I can still move, even though I can't attack anymore. So I can move away, like back here, to get...
I've seen worse battles.
He's
than
going to
this
get to
in
swing
my
at me.
time.
He doesn't get to swing at me. Okay. That's that. And then I'm going to throw a gas cloud grenade back on those guys.
It will be done.
Get some of those back there. I don't know if it really does anything to him or not. And then he's done. And now I have all sorts of points left because of my stuff that I have going for me. Everything there is fine. I want to do the area damage one. Where the hell am I standing? Is that me there? Okay, I've got a straight shot. So I'm going to go ahead and do this area damage on this guy. Just to try and get some more damage in on him.
It's as good as done. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Then I've got a blinding grenade. Based on their toughness test. For those guys.
I'll see to it personally.
So I don't know how many of them. Succeeded, succeeded, succeeded. Well, they all succeeded on the toughness test, so that didn't help. What else can I do? I can give somebody finest hour. Well, that could be very rude if I do that. Do I want to be rude and do that? Or do I want to let her do it? I could let her do finest hour. Let's let her go first and see how bad off we are. Let's see, I can do... Stronghold says armor and deflection. I get 15 covers. Yeah, we want to do a stronghold on this dodgy zone.
On it.
Oh, I should have put... Okay, if I put instant reload... Alright, we're going to throw instant reload on there so that
I'll see to it personally.
If she gets a turn, I'll have her run over there and do her instant reload from there. I still have a point left. I don't know what to do. I've already shot. What's this one do? Combat Locust. Grand strategist chooses one of the combat areas for 1 round. No, that's what's move do? Gives them additional 4 movement points. I don't think she has enough to get back into the choppy zone. I guess I'm done. I don't have anything else to do. I've got a point that I don't know what to do with. Well, in case they move... I think I've already done that, haven't I?
It's as good as done.
I don't think I can double kill zone it, but I just want to spend my points. I'm going to have her do the finest hour after she does her turn. Alright, now Cassia gets to do her thing. She's going to do her press the advantage. She's got 32 of those. And then she's going to do her lidless eye this way.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And she can do it a second time.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
She's getting some serious stuff in there. And now she's going to do finest hour on Argenta.
I'll paint your death in colors.
Okay. Argenta has to do a wildfire first.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And then she does her confident
Faith
approach.
without deeds is worthless.
And then she's going to run over here to this side for right now. She's going to try and take out these guys
Guided
here.
by faith.
Okay, first shot. Right here.
I'll do it. You, my Emperor! None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
2 down. She gets another... I thought I put the, I guess I didn't. She's got to spend a point. She gets a free one, so she'll use it. Then she's going to shoot him back there. She has to step out to do that, huh? She only gets 1 more attack. What would happen? She can't do anything else. She could do a run and gun after. Alright. She'll take this one.
For the weak, you, my Emperor. Strike is a prayer.
Okay. Now she still has a single shot. So let's just get rid of this guy.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
She's got high momentum, but she can't use it. She still has 1 movement point. So I'll just have her step back here. Okay, she's done. She's still got lots of things that she can do, but she can't do any more attacks. But she's got lots of other things she can do. Alright, she's going to need a Glimpse of Fate herself, because she's going to get attacked. Does she have anybody that she can give a... No. I should have had her move up. I could have done her. Okay, who's going to come after her? It's going to be... The Chorda Court Psyker's going to go. So she needs to have somebody... do something. What does this do? All allies, including the Master Protection, that have line of sight to any enemies inside the selected zone, make an immediate single attack. Against a random enemy within that zone, they can target with their weapons. So she'd have to... Oh, she can throw a grenade. Can't she? I think she's going to go ahead and throw this Krak grenade right there. It's got 34, huh? And then I've got a plasma pistol or a rifle. So she's going to voice of command me.
I'm a navigator, not a servitor.
And then she's going to tell me to bring it down, dude.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Because then I have this. Right? So I'm going to do shenanigans. Alright, I'm going to do shenanigans. Since she gave me a bring it down, I can now do Finest Hour on Abelard.
Accept your lot.
Abelard moves 1 to here.
Follow my lead.
He does a... He's going to take him out, so he's going to sworn enemy him.
At your beck and call.
But then he's going to charge this guy.
I will do my duty. I took care of this one.
And then he's going to... No, he's just going to melee this guy over here.
It will be done. Grey hair, sure hand.
He gets to do that several times.
Target well struck. Indeed. Reduced to dust.
And that's the end of that battle. Vladaym took care of the liege. We're at 36 minutes, but we got to do this end part here. Carnage says dryly and morosely, "What a mess. Thank you for helping me deal with it, your lordship. Your help has been invaluable. But the Kazbalika mission will nonetheless try to approximate and match its value in the most generous of terms. When's the station of Chorda's miscreants? I do not want Chorda's enforcers to face any reprisals. Let them leave. You realize that the way footfall is governed must change. Good living. Don't bother thanking me. I'll just take what's mine." That's very Jay. It's like, okay, Vlad, you're gone. We're going to put Jay in charge. What are you meaning to do next? I'll regain my grip on the station. I'll free the prisoners and give them Birch's back their impounded cargo. I'll replace the lowlifes her ladyship put in charge with my own lowlifes. I'll take care of those of the station's sectors that are slowly dying in isolation. And of course, I'll send an envoy to the Lord Inquisitor to bring him the news and inform him of my willingness to cooperate. Do you realize that the way footfall is governed must change? I understand. A time of war requires footfall's public liberties to be curbed temporarily. The station will cause no trouble and will provide any help that's required. I'll communicate that to those partners of mine who've been lucky enough to survive Lady Chorda's rule. Congratulations, your lordship. You have one less rival in the Expanse. Gain 655. Faction reputation received. Fellowship of the Void, 500. Cassia Commission, 500. I don't need 500. I need like 5,000. 500's not enough. Okay. Now that we've dealt with the pressing issues, do you have any other instructions regarding the station's governance going forward? After all, footfall is now under your exclusive personal protection. The bar to look at you, and everyone in the bar look at you expectantly. Footfall is exhausted and wounded by Chorda's cruelty. I will have shelters set up where those in need and in pain can find a roof over their heads, sustenance, and medical aid. Yeah, I'm a kind of. I want points. I want points. How many points do I get? How many points did I get? How many points did I get? 20. Entire gathering glorifies your name with a joyful chant. In their eyes, you see hope dash mistrust. Stations and admins are not used to such magnanimity. However, something in your voice gives them hope that you are not putting on a show. And perhaps this is the beginning of a new life and less grim period in the station's history. We hope so. We're done. Now, the Lord Inquisitor is probably going to... Hey, we leveled up! Okay, where am I going? Why am I there? Oh, because I hit a button over here. I was just trying to get to the bottom of this thing. Okay, oh, there's all sorts of loot. Okay. I gotta go loot. I really didn't want to kill him. I wanted to actually give... Where is he? Those are some of Vladim's mercies. I didn't really want to kill him. I wanted him to, like, take care of Chorda and do her penance thing. Make him do it. You know? I think that would have been much more appropriate, but they didn't let me do that. All right, I'm going to have to run back here and loot this all up. So we'll do that at the beginning of the next one, and then we'll go out onto Footfall and see if the Lord Inquisitor is looking for me. Okay? What's that? That's Ryza. She's back. Everybody's back in their spaces. Okay. Everybody's back in their normal spaces. All right. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. Really like to see you go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notify bell. Be notified to upload videos and to schedule streams. So I've taken care of my two rival rogue traders. Banished Incendia and had to kill the nut one that was playing around with demons. She went way too far towards the towards the dogmatic. She went over the edge dogmatic and actually became heretical because of that. And the other one went like Servants of Chaos, because he summoned demons when the fight came, and it's like, okay, so he went way far that direction. I'm the guy in the middle doing the iconoclast thing, so I think I picked the right one for my first playthrough to kind of be the one that's between the two extremes. But we'll see how that actually turns out. Probably turns out you have to be extreme in order to make this work at the end game. Anyway, like I said, if you like what you see, I need your thumbs up and your comments. That helps the algorithm. Please subscribe and hit the notify bell so you'll be notified when I upload videos. Subscribing obviously helps to build the channel. There are lots of things planned coming up this winter, including trying to put up some kind of a streaming schedule where I'll be streaming with hopefully members of my family. Possibly some wargaming people to do some of the wargames that are out there now online. Not the Steam kind of things, but things that are built in the thing called the Vassal modules. It's a gaming system that basically takes the board game, you put all the pieces and the board in a computer format, and you're playing the board game. It doesn't enforce any rules or anything. It just lets you play the board game. So you can actually see someone playing the board game without this, 4-foot by 4-foot table with all the pieces and everything on it for some of the larger games that are out there. So I might be doing something with that, whether it's recording it and then playing it back later. That's one of the nice things about Vassal is it keeps a log of all your moves, so you can actually play it back and then do the commentary after you've gotten done with the whole turn or whatever you want to put out. And then you can sit down with the logs and you can just, as you're going through it, you're like, oh, I need to say something here, I need to say something there. And so you can, talk through the game turn really well. That's one of the things I do like about the Vassal module. And there's like 2 or 3 games that I bought over a year ago that I wanted to really get to, but I've saved them, not looked at anything on them because I want them to be like this, an uninformed playthrough, where by the end of the game I have an idea of what I'm doing. Like you saw me there. I kind of knew how to take out all those guys right away. But trust me, if that kind of a battle had happened at the beginning of it, we just would have been dead. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. I still don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm kind of getting the idea of how to make things mesh together and stack on top of each other and get the heroic acts to go at the right time and all that kind of stuff. So, still learning the game. I know I haven't built these guys to optimal builds, but I've been trying to roleplay it as much as build for, proper damage output and things like that. So that's the nice thing about an initial playthrough. Since you don't know what the optimum thing is, you have to kind of go with sort of a role-playing guide and saying, okay, I want this person to be like me. I want to be the grand strategist, the guy that's kind of giving orders to the whole army kind of person. So, I went down that route and I didn't really build up my weapon skill or my ballistic skill. I stuck to all the other things that I thought I would need in order to be able to do that. And it's been working out pretty well so far. Anyway, enough of me babbling. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.